Boker Tov, Rabotai. Boker Tov. Rabotai, today, as we know it, Bezrat Hashem tonight, will be the Hilula of Rabbi Israel Abuchatzira. Rabbi Israel Abuchatzira is also known as, like what Rabbi Gilles just said, Baba Sali. Now, Rabotai, with all the other tzaddikim that we celebrate their Hilulot, we know that the tzaddik, when he was alive, he had a lot of power. When he was in this world, he had a lot of power. When he was in this world, we went to receive brachot from him. But what is the real significance of a tzaddik that he's no longer in this world? Sometimes we feel that it's a far connection. To connect to a tzaddik that is no longer in this world, it's like to bridge, to go to another world and to reach another world that seems almost impossible. But Rabotai, I want to explain why I believe that Baba Sali was different than any other tzaddik that lived in this world and he performed his miracles in this world. Baba Sali, throughout his entire life, we can see something, a line that is very consistent. We see that Baba Sali, as much as that he is here in this world and here with the Kahal, we see there is a part of Baba Sali that has nothing to do with the world we know of. We see that Baba Sali, throughout his entire life, it is like he has one foot in this world and the other foot in the world to come. It was told about Baba Sali that, first of all, when he was a kid, he was only 10 years old. As we know, to give a little bit of a backstory of Baba Sali, if you want to know where the true tzaddik comes from, we go to his roots, where he comes from. Baba Sali was the son of who? Of Rabbi Mis'ud. Rabbi Mis'ud was the son of Rabbi Yaakov Abuchatzira. Rabbi Yaakov Abuchatzira was, as we call him, the man of miracles. It was told about Baba Sali that when he was only 10 years old, in Morocco, he was kidnapped. Now in Morocco, at that time, how would it work? Every single family, every single little neighborhood would go and they would pay a shevet, like a tribe of Arabs that lived in that neighborhood, and that tribe would protect the family. So in order to receive protection in those very dangerous neighborhoods of Morocco, each family would go to a different tribe of Arabs and they would pay them. And that tribe would protect the family. So a different tribe that was not in charge of protecting the family of Abuchatzira kidnapped Baba Sali. That tribe asked from the family a big amount of money. The tribe that protected Baba Sali and his family came to Rabbi Mis'ud and they told Rabbi Mis'ud, there's no way you're going to pay that money. This is them crossing the line. They came into our area. We're going to fight a war and we're going to bring back your son. Rabbi Mis'ud, when he heard this from the other tribe, he said, there's no way. I'm not going to put even the chance that my son will be right now in a battle. I rather pay the money, even though that I pay you to protect me and my family and you didn't do a good job, I rather pay them to return my son and not, chas v'shalom, you start a war with that tribe. They asked why. He said, because Baba Sali is a neshama that doesn't come often down to the world. The neshama of my son, of Rabbi Israel, is not a neshama that can come back again. We finally have this neshama down in this world. I'm not going to give a chance that in the battle he will get killed. Rabbi Mis'ud saw where the neshama of Baba Sali was really. We see throughout the life of Baba Sali something that is very interesting. We see how Baba Sali connects the world of to come, the world above, and he connects those the world above to this world. There's a beautiful story of one time there was a family where the father of this family, this story can really give us a little bit of an understanding how Baba Sali truly connected both of these worlds. The story that one time there was a family that the father fell ill. And the father, he had a very strong disease and he went to the hospital. And like that for a couple of months he would stay held in the hospital. After a couple of months, they came to the family, to the wife and to the daughter. And the doctors told them that unfortunately your father will not live long. The family said, okay, you're saying that our father for months is in the hospital. You're saying that he's not going to live long. How much time does he have left? So the doctors told the wife and the daughter, according to our calculations, he already started to go into ksisa, to being like barely alive, to be not struggling, barely alive. We give it till tomorrow. He has one more day to live. So do whatever you want to do now, because tomorrow we don't believe that he's going to survive the night. Now, Rabbi, when a person hits a wall like that, when a person hits a wall that they tell them that their father will not survive another day, what do? They go to the biggest tzaddik they can think of. Who was the biggest tzaddik at that time? Rabbi Israel Abuchatzira, Baba Sali. So they ran to Netivot, they ran to the house of Baba Sali, and they started banging on the door. The family opened the door and they said, Baba Sali does not receive a woman. You are two women that came. Baba Sali never received a woman. Mechila, you can't come in. So they begged, they cried, they said, our husband, our father, my husband, he has one more day to live. Please allow me to just see Baba Sali for even a couple of minutes. They went to Baba Sali, and Baba Sali said, I'm going to do an exception. So the mother and the wife, the daughter and the wife, they were excited. They entered the house and entered the room of Baba Sali. And they start to cry and to cry and to cry. And they tell Baba Sali, we need your help. Our husband, my father, because the daughter and the wife, said, our father has mamash till tomorrow to live. Please help us. So Baba Sali looked at them and they said, do you really want your husband, your father to live? Do you really want to change something? Do you really want your father to have a full recovery? So they said, of course. So Baba Sali said, okay, then we have to make a deal. I want you to go to Netivot in the city, to the religious store, and to buy a completely new outfit that is 100% sneut. And the moment you go to the store and you're going to buy a complete sneut outfit, you take upon yourself from today and on, you will be dressed 100% with sneut. Not a little bit here, a little bit there. 100%. If you do that, I promise you, your husband will tomorrow be standing. Now they heard the promise of the tzaddik, they accepted it. They went from the house of Baba Sali to the religious store, and they bought an entire outfit of that is tzniut, went into the dressing room, came out, and they were already dressed 100% with tzniut. They run to the hospital. They arrive to the door where their father is there, and they try to open. The door is locked. Now, we all know what it means when the door of a hospital is locked. When the door of the hospital is locked, what does that mean? It means that the person is either he's leaving or he's gone, and they don't want people to enter in and out when there's a person that is nifta. They start to bang on the door. They run to the doctor. The doctor said, your father, your husband, he left. They bang on the door. They open the door quickly. They get in. What did they see? They see the father with his eyes open, trying to get up. Now the doctors are shocked. They said, well, he was just dead. He was just dead moments ago. How is he even awake? So they were shocked. They were happy. They were shocked. They didn't understand what happened. But the husband was shocked. He was like in a trauma. After a couple of days, they said, we have to go to Baba Sali with the husband to really know what happened. They arrived to Baba Sali. Baba Sali received them again. When they came in, Baba Sali looked at the father, the husband, and he said, tell me what happened. So the father, the husband, he said, when I was in the room, my neshama left. I left this world. I died. And when I got up, I was standing in the court of the Shamayim. And when I was in the court, they were about to start opening the books and to start judging me. A man ran into the court like a se'ara, like a wind. And this man received a lot of respect from all the angels. And this man said, he is not dead. Send him back now. Now, all the people, not the people, the malachim in the court, they lifted their hands and they said, whatever he asks, we do. And they sent him back down to the world. So Baba Sali said, who was that man? He told Baba Sali, he said, I don't know. He seemed like the presence of a king, but I didn't know who it was. So Baba Sali looked at him. He said, could it be Shlomo? Could it be King Shlomo, the son of David HaMelech? When he heard this, he was shocked. He said, yes, it was Shlomo. Now that you're telling me it was Shlomo, I felt it in my neshama that is the neshama of Shlomo HaMelech. So Baba Sele said, I went to Shlomo and I told him, I will do this part in this world. I will make sure that they take upon himself something here, but you are in charge of the other piece. You are in charge that up there they send them back down. What do we learn from this? Baba Sele was never fully in this world. Baba Sele was not a regular person that lived only in this world and had nothing to do with the world to come. When Baba Sele was alive, he had one foot here and one foot there. Now, Rabotai, that doesn't change now. Baba Sele was never fully here. So the fact that he passed away doesn't change anything. We know what the Gemara says, that Gdolim Tzadikim b'mitatam ma'ashem mechayim. The Tzadik is bigger when they're no longer in this world than when they're here. So that is why Baba Sele is a special Tzadik. Baba Sele is not a Tzadik that you come and you only receive a Bacha when he's alive. Baba Sele was never fully here, so it doesn't change now. So when we all about Hashem receive the merit, so we receive only Bacha v'atzlacha for this holy day of the Ilulav of Baba Sele. Amen.